All right, so get ready, because today we're going deep into some seriously messed up stuff. Like, seriously.
Oh, yeah. What's the topic today?
It's called the M.A.M.B.A Project. And let me tell you, this thing's got it all. Meteorites, mutations, a shadowy organization that make Big Brother blush. We're working with a synopsis and some character hints here, but trust me, it's heavy stuff.
Intriguing. Sounds like we're heading into Jurassic Park territory with maybe a little Lord of the Flies mixed in for good measure.
Exactly. You hit the nail on the head. So we've got this meteorite, right? Crashes to Earth. Not exactly breaking news. We've seen that before. But this one's different. It's packing some weird organism that survived the whole trip through space.
Okay, so space bugs. Not your average Tuesday. Where do we go from here?
That's where the Science Corp comes in. They're like this super secretive military bioscience groupthink, less lab coats, more black ops. And they see this meteorite, or rather what it's carrying, as their ticket to, well, ultimate power.
Ah, so the classic tale of scientific ambition gone rogue. What exactly are they hoping to achieve with these space bugs?
Super soldiers. Straight out of a comic book. They cook up something called the M.A.M.B.A formula using the meteorite, and guess who their guinea pigs are? Vulnerable populations in Africa, lured in with empty promises of a better life.
Man, that's just wrong. It's like history repeating itself, using scientific progress to exploit the vulnerable. But this M.A.M.B.A project, what makes it particularly bad, even in the long history of bad things?
Well, it's the complete disregard for human life. These people become lab rats, shipped off to a remote island run by the Science Corp. It's basically a massive hidden laboratory, and once they're there, that's where the real nightmare begins.
So we're talking mutations, right? The synopsis mentioned those. What happens? Are they weaponizing these people directly, or?
It's way more chaotic than that. The formula, it basically rewrites their DNA. Some people, they develop these enhanced abilities. The synopsis calls them anomaly subjects. Creepy, right?
Yeah. Creepy, yeah. But also kind of fascinating. This forced evolution, it makes you think about what it even means to be human. Are these anomaly subjects still human or something else? And ethically, where do you even begin to draw the line?
It's like a twisted game of survival of the fittest. They're stuck on this island, mutating, and instead of helping, the Science Corp just watches. Then they send in teams to hunt down the anomaly subjects and harvest their powers. Talk about adding insult to injury.
It's a horrifying reflection of their priorities. The Science Corp doesn't care about the individuals, not really, just the potential for power, which makes you wonder, even if someone survives this whole ordeal, comes out the other side with superpowers, what if they lost along the way?
That's a question that sticks with you for sure. But hold on, because it gets even more complicated. The synopsis also mentions these hidden villages and a rebel scientist. It suggests that not everyone's on board with this whole super soldier thing.
Ah, so there's resistance. Even in this hellscape, there's hope. It shows that even when faced with unimaginable horror, some people cling to their humanity, you know? They're willing to fight for what's right, no matter the cost.
It's like two battles happening at once. One for survival against the elements, the mutations, each other, and another against the people in charge, the ones who created this mess in the first place. What do you think? If you were, like, airdropped into this island, would be your first move?
Oh, man, that's a tough one. I mean, do you try to survive on your own, hope the mutations miss you? Do you try to find the hidden villages, risk trusting strangers in this crazy situation? Or do you try to fight back against the Science Corp?
And let's be real, there's no guarantee of a happy ending here. This isn't some feel-good story. It's about tough choices, and sometimes even the good guys get dealt a bad hand. What would you do? Where do you draw the line? Would you even risk becoming an anomaly subject if it meant surviving?
Honestly, I don't know. But that's the power of this whole M.A.M.B.A project idea, isn't it? It forces us to ask these uncomfortable questions, the ones that don't have easy answers. It's more than just meteorites and mutants. It's a reflection of our own fears, about how far we're willing to go in the name of progress, of survival.
Exactly. It's about the choices we make when the stakes are life and death, and whether those choices make us heroes or, well, something else entirely.
It makes you think, doesn't it?
Yeah.
About what it really means to be human and what we're willing to sacrifice to stay alive.
It's a chilling thought. And on that note, we're going to have to leave it there for today. But hey, listeners, we want to hear from you. The M.A.M.B.A Project asks, if survival means losing your humanity, is it really survival at all? Let us know what you think.